I recently had the opportunity to visit the Best Hat store in Fort Worth, Texas. While I was there, I shot a lot of video inside the store. My intention was to show a complete overview of the store, including shaping and more about the hats. I'm only going to include a short amount of that walkthrough video because there's so much going on in this video. We're going to start by talking to Ryan McBride, manager of Best Hat Store. We're going to talk some more with Ryan while he shapes my felt, and then he's going to shape a straw for me. I would like to thank American Hat Company for setting up the interview and making it happen on such a short timeline. I would like to thank Best Hat Company for making it happen on a Saturday, one of their busiest days. And I'd like to thank Ryan again for taking the time with us and really explaining everything and all of our questions. He was a true professional and looked extremely comfortable behind the camera, even after our first interview had to be reshot due to technical difficulties. Thanks again, Ryan. So I know this is a long video. Let's get right to it. We're here at the Best Hat Store with Ryan.
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Ryan.
My name is Ryan McBride. I've been here at the Best Hat Store since 2014, about 8.5 years, and been shaping hats ever since. Before I came here, I was in the horticulture business. I have a degree in horticulture. But at the time, the people here that own this store needed help, and I know them and I know their family, and they just worked out in both camps, so we signed on, and I hadn't been shaping hats for anybody before that, but shaping hats for people is something that's very fun and interesting, meeting all walks of life and things, so it's worked out really well.
Sure. And you did some rodeoing before that, didn't you?
I did. I college rodeoed and high school rodeoed and stuff like that. And so being around cowboy hats all my life was kind of a normal thing, and knowing that they need to get shaped and how they get shaped is something that wasn't exactly foreign, but shaping for people it may be a little bit nerve-wracking. But it wasn't something that was totally foreign to me, so it was interesting to get into.
Especially some of those more expensive hats.
Yes.
You get a little nervous from those?
Yeah, used to, but not so much anymore.
Yeah. So how many hats a week do you shape?
We shape about 80 to 85 hats a week out in this store.
That's a good deal.
It's a lot of hats. A lot of hats. Everybody here stays well practiced. So.
Yes, sir. And so you recently started online sales. It's been about 2 years now.
Yes. We started online about 2.5 years. That's increased our business tremendously. I wouldn't say exact numbers, but almost probably a couple hundred a week extra just for online.
Okay.
So.
And you can shape those. You have a form online where
yes.
They can sit there and drop in there.
So they would go to the internet website, besthatstore.com, and it has different shapes that they can select on the drop-down boxes. And then we get the printouts for that and the shipping, and we look at the way they want it shaped. And there's a comment section where they can leave a comment. They might get some different ideas on how they want it shaped, but they can leave that in the comments. And then when we get a chance in the store when it's not as busy, we grab those online and shape them and ship them out.
Now, is it easier to shape from a piece of paper than it is to shape with a guy?
Actually, yes, it kind of is. Yes, and it's got a little bit different elements of that, but we're all pretty experienced here, so we don't get nervous in front of people.
So how does that work? If somebody wants a job at the Best Hat Store, do they have to have a resume with 20 years of shaping?
Not so much that. They do look for a little bit more experience now than they used to. Like when I started, I had no experience, but they're as busy as they was. And nowadays, we tend to look for people that have a little bit more experience because we're so busy. Need to be going right at it. So not as much time to learn on the job as opposed to the beginning years.
Well, let's talk about the store itself. The store at Stockyards in
Yes,
Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth Stockyards, just up the street in the main Stockyards area. The store's been here since 1996. Keith and Susan Maddox opened this store. They kind of made it a Western store / hat store, but Mr. Maddox wanted to make the best hat on the planet, so he made the best hat store to make cowboy hats. And then in 2003, he bought American Hat Company, and he owns them both, but they are separate entities and separate businesses. Even though they're owned by the same guy.
Well, and that's something, it's kind of been on a lot of people's minds. This is considered by most people as the retail store for a tech company, but they also say we're not going to sell it directly to the public.
Yeah.
So this is a separate entity.
They are separate. They do. We're all separate. We keep it separate for a reason. For that reason, we don't get any special treatment here at this store versus any other Western store. It's all the same. We sell a lot more hats out of this store, so we might get a little bit of credit for that. But overall, they treat us the same way as they treat any Western store.
Yeah, I know. Stock goes out to, I guess, mostly the larger companies, larger Western stores. So I know Cavenders, they get a lot of stock. They get a lot more stock than your mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
So you probably sell more hats than everybody else.
We're roughly 80 hats a day, so that's a lot of hats, and I don't think anybody can compete with that.
Well, it's very busy here on a Saturday morning, early too.
Yeah.
So you stay busy throughout the
We'll
week.
stay busy, locked up all day. It won't stop. It will be non-stop all day long. Fridays and Saturdays especially.
Okay. Well, I won't take up any more of your time, I guess. I appreciate you spending some time with us. So let's get to the hats.
Yeah. So we start at a 10x quality here. In our hat line, we start at a 10 anymore. We used to start at a 7, but we've just jumped it up. We start at 10x quality in our store, just to separate us a little bit from everybody else.
So no more 7s here.
No more 7s here. No. We're going to start at a 10x quality.
If somebody brings in a 7X, are you going to shape it?
Oh yeah. Well, you can bring a hat into us, we'll shape it. No problem. It doesn't matter what company or whatever it is, we'll shape it.
Well, I have a 10X, and I think it's a great hat. It's all around. I have a 7X too, and it's this is definitely a better hat.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
It feels better.
Yeah. As you go up in the X quality, the 10X is about 10% beaver fur to rabbit fur blend Argentine hair. We go up to a 40X quality, it jumps up about 40 to 50% beaver fur in that hat. So the more beaver fur, the more durable, the nicer the hat. And we jump up to a 100X here. A 100X would be a heavier ounce, heavier weight hat. It's not a pure beaver, but it is heavier, more beaver fur. And it's just heavier ounce, heavier beaver, or bigger trim.
That is a big brim right there. What is that, 5?
That's a 5-inch. And they can all be cut down to whatever length you want. So we make our hundreds as mostly a 5-inch. You can be made as an inch. We do most of ours as a 5-inch brim for those crowds that like the bigger.
And what kind of percentage beaver are we talking about?
I couldn't tell you the exact percentage of that, but it's it's an upward and closer to a pure beaver. So then from that 100 we go to the 200X quality. 200X is going to have a lot more beaver fur, almost 100%. And there's still a little bit of Argentine hair in that 200X, but it is very nice, very pure hat. Resonate a little bit. It's not considered our elite 100 or 500X pure belly beaver, but it is a nice hat. And it stays under $1,000 for that hat. Where you jump into a 500X, over 800% belly beaver fur. There's all that hair from the belly of the beaver. It's made because this hat's made.
Now, there's not a lot of difference in the feel between these two hats.
You can get a feel they really gotta sand it and finish it. You can feel how smooth the silver that is. You can see this isn't quite as smooth. It's still really nice and really smooth, but it's not quite as smooth. You can see kind of how fine.
Oh, you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
You can definitely see it. You look at the crown.
So that's what beaver fur does. The more you work it, the more you sand that down, the smoother it gets. Where rabbit hair doesn't work like that. That's why beaver fur hair of choice.
And the 500, it comes with a sterling silver buckle set?
Yes. And all the buckle sets are standard for every quality in American hat. So the 200 is a separate buckle set from the 5. So that's all sterling. This one's got a little brass or gold inlay on there.
Okay, so at 200 you get
and then 1000X would be your next, or would be our highest end hat right there. So that's a pure beaver hat with a little bit of meat mixed in to give it a lush beautiful fin line. So that would be your prettiest hat made on the planet. Where our 500X here would be the toughest hat made on the planet.
And this is the prettiest. Yeah, they're both pretty.
1000X going to be the gold buckle set on the side there. Kind of separates it from everything else. And then the silkiness of the meat mixed in there too.
Oh, it makes really beautiful hats, all of them. What other types of hats? What other types of hats do you offer here?
We offer cleaning and reshaping. You can come in and if it's something we can clean up and reshape, we'll do it for you. There's a charge for that. Kind of depends on what you need to do to it, how much work we got to do it really. But yeah, we'll shape up anything that you want.
And so do you also do the fashion hats here?
We do. We do some fashion hats, fedora type things for the ladies and whatever. So we can do them all. So these brims here can be trimmed down or cut down to a shorter brim length of whatever the customer wants.
Okay. All right. Well, I think let's go with the 500X.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll get you set up.
All right.
We'll get you a set. Shape you up.
Great.